I'm Gavin from GL Productions.
Be down from GL Productions.
A producer isn't like a lot of people think it's like a producer is like a beat maker or something like that. A producer really can be, you don't even have to know how to touch the equipment. You could just know how to construct the song or put it together, you know what I'm saying? Like Puffy, he don't really produce, but he's a producer. But I mean, then you got programmers, which are like you could drum program or that's really fit under the category as like a beat maker, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a producer is really like it's like really like you don't even gotta touch the equipment. You could just control the whole thing. That could be a producer right there. We was in high school together and
like everybody else, start rapping first.
Yeah, we was rapping, and I wanted to be, after I stopped rapping, I figured out like it wasn't really going nowhere for me. I started DJing, but I ain't had no equipment. My dude I was working with at the time got the equipment, so really the only thing he had a Casio keyboard, and all the rappers that used to come over there, I used to just make beats right there on the spot and burn them to CD, and they used to like them. So after that, I just started trying to get my money together to get like equipment and stuff like that. And I met up with him in high school, and he was interested in doing the same thing, so he just started
the same agenda, same plan basically.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was born in Houston when I was like 1. My mom went off to school, and she shipped me to Louisiana. So I was raised in Louisiana, but I was born here. You know what I'm saying? Came back out here like around the 7th grade, somewhere around the 7th, 8th grade, and been here ever since. And like I said, it's crazy how we met up though, cause his mom used to watch my mom. But back when I got in high school, I didn't know who he was. He didn't know who I was. And I think we hooked up like in driver's ed or something like that. We just came together. Both was doing music at the time. And we just found out that we knew each other down the line or whatever.
Ain't really much to my story. I came up H-Town, Houston, Texas all my life. So I mean, I done moved around a little bit. My sister's in entertainment, so I done traveled with her a lot. But otherwise, I always been H-Town bound. Just a lot of our projects been like street projects, so it'll be like little hood hits and stuff like that. As far as this how our thing goes. It's like we don't really shoot for the stars. We shoot for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Which it sounds kind of funny, but it's really like. We shoot for the underdogs because a lot of big producers that's out there don't really give them chances. So we give them chances. I mean, we don't tax for price or nothing like that. We, you know what I'm saying, what you got, man, we willing to work with you because we
work around your budget.
Yeah, we work around your budget. It's just like we trying to get out there, you trying to get out there, let's do it. Really now that, you know, in the 06, we really decided we kind of want to shoot for the stars now. Like I got we got some songs with like Slim. We got 2 songs with the Boys in Blue over there. We got a song coming out with Latoya Lucky coming out under Capitol. You know what I'm saying? And we shooting beats to other people that's out there. But I don't really want to speak on it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's for sure. But like a lot of stuff that we do is a lot of like underdog stuff. Like you might be hearing a dude CD that you never heard on the radio, and you know it might be one of our beats on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes.
Mm. So y'all the ones to come see, you know?
Yeah, that's the one. We the ones to come see when you trying to go to all these big Scott stores to try to get a track, and he like, man, I don't even know you, and I know you ain't got the money for me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on this way. Come this way. We'll get you right. We'll do it. That's not, you know, bringing out what we do down. You know what I'm saying? It's just we feel like we want to give them a chance. We kind of want to do something different rather than there's a lot of producers out here that's like they produce, but they really not making no money because they're really shooting for. I'm shooting for this hit, or I'm shooting for that hit. When us, it's kind of like we make money. Just like, you know, it's rappers out here at H-Town that like millionaires before they got deals. That's kind of like what we shooting for. Like
producing game.
Yeah, like that of the producing game. Like you see us and like who are them? But we already got money. But we making money off all these underdogs. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes that got these under record companies. We producing for them. You know, making cash off of it.
People forget that you got starving artists out here.
They the ones with the money.
You never know.
With the money.
You never know. You just never know.
If you're a producer trying to come out and you trying to shoot a track to somebody that's big, they don't want to pay for it because they feel like you're nothing and that they want to just they like they doing you a favor or something like that. I feel you gotta crawl before you walk, but we kind of dirty with it. Like we going there and we got to do what we got to do to get out there. But right now it's like really about just making money. Like that's what we into. You know what I'm saying? We work off the MPC 2000 XL, Triton, MoFat sound modules. We got the CD turntables and stuff like that. Do a lot of sampling. Sometimes we'll go rent keyboards or borrow keyboards, or we'll make sounds out of trying to give away no secrets and stuff. But a door might slam, we might mic it up, make it a kick or something. You know what I'm saying? Rather than we all types of stuff.
Main thing we work on is MP.
Yeah, that's what we do all our program. We got the Pro Tools.
Get sounds from anywhere.
Yeah, you get sounds from anywhere.
I'm a hands-on person myself. I can't sit up on a computer or on a laptop and create a beat like that. Those type of software and programs like that, they cool. I ain't got nothing against them. We just don't. We so tied into what we do over here, we don't even use them. You know what I mean? Like I ain't knocking nobody to use it.
We trying to get into it, but it's with anything. If you start out, a lot of people that start out making beats on a computer don't want to go to the analog stuff, you know what I'm saying? But if you start off on analog, a lot of people don't really want to go. You really kind of want to get your idea out. You're really not trying to learn nothing new, which the day you stop learning is the day that you fall off, I will say. But as far as making a beat, I get with it. Yeah, I prefer.
We got reason and stuff like that. We just don't fool. I prefer to use this.
And what dudes are doing, a dude be like a dude tell me man, I make beats, but I'm just on Fruity Loops. I'm sitting man, some of the hottest producers are making all this half the stuff you hearing on the radio right now is off of Fruity Loops or Reason, Logic and stuff like that. And people don't understand that really.
It's not
you can do anything. You can do anything. It's not. What they say, it's not the sword, it's the man behind the sword. If you can get all the equipment in the world, be put in $1 million studio and not come up with nothing, or you can get on a computer and come up with a $1 million hit. So it's really your personal preference. Let's just say that. I sample.
We sample.
We sample. I would say we sample, but that's not all we do. It's not like we trying to be like Kanye West or Just Blaze and nothing like that. We try to have our own style with it. Like a lot of samples that we do, you don't even know it's a sample. Sometimes we'll try to, we'll doctor it up to where it don't sound like a sample, or we will have it where it's known that it's a sample. Or we do make them original beats where it's no sample, it's just straight keyboard, like Manny Fresh and Jazzy Faye, they just straight keyboard. You know what I'm saying? So it's it really don't on how we feel, and it's nothing wrong with sampling at all. Not to me at all. It depends on how you do it and what you're doing with it.
Right.
You agree?
Yeah, sampling it takes your creativity to a whole other level. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got original tracks, we got sample tracks. We sample different from people though. Like the Just Blaze they'll sample a whole song including the vocals and everything. We don't sample like that all the time. Very seldom we do that. We sample might sample a 2-bar loop here and then add our own original stuff on top of that and take the sample out. So it won't be a sample in there anymore. You know what I mean?
Really, we might take the end of the song and flip it up and make that the keys, 16 levels and change the pitch and make it, you know what I'm saying? And it's I was always heard you learn the rules so you can break them. There's really no rules on the way to do this stuff, and we break rules all day long. That's how we do it.
Well, shit. Hip hop is founded on samples. So shit. Really? Once people get that through their head, then people won't be hating on samples. You'd be surprised how many people I interviewed that saying, "Nah, man, forget samples."
Oh, people tell me that all the time. They be like, "Man, it's not showing your creativity." Man, your creativity is the finished product. You know what I'm saying? It's the friend. Just like some people come at me about piano. I've been playing piano since I was 2. Man, I've been put up against tracks with people that been playing piano since they was 1 or whatever. And they pick our tracks more, because you know what I'm saying? Just because, a lot of them dudes, they don't know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? They get in there and I learned this. Let me show you. I learned this. You got 267 tracks of all pianos, and the consumer is like, okay, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? A dude can make a track with 3 instruments in it, and it'd be way better than, that type of track. So man, it's all on you. If you want to sample, sample. If you don't want to sample, say as long as it's hot at the end of the day,
that's what matters.
That's what counts.
I ain't gonna lie. I do a lot of, like, my tempos on my tracks be mid-tempo. So I want somebody who's gonna come on with that tongue twister. I fucks with Twister personally. I think us and Twister together, that's like a perfect match.
Twister, there's some producers out here for you.
And Buster.
Yeah, anybody.
You know, but it's just not no one specific person that we just really want to work with anybody.
It's just anytime we make a track, a lot of times it is slower. That is kind of like our style. Not slow meaning like R&B, but like slow, kind of, you know, bounce. And it's like we always hear Twister because or somebody that raps fast, going real fast or something like that. So Twister or man, I take anybody that's out there. I love music. I really love music. Somebody that, let's just say that somebody that could take our track and make me look at it different after he's done something with it. Like, wow, hey, you brought somebody to the track that I didn't even hear. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of talented dudes out there, and then there's a lot of not talented. And I would say this, I'm not going to say judge anybody's talent, but there's a lot of dudes out there that aren't that talented but are smart. You know what I'm saying? And can bring somebody to your track. So, I don't know. He said, Twister, I really don't have anybody that I feel like I want to work with everybody. I want everybody to say, I got a GL production track on my album. That's what I want to do.
Shit, y'all say y'all rap.
Oh, nah. Gave it up years ago.
I bet you don't want to rap on him.
Gave it up years ago, homie.
You put the pen down, huh?
I be telling these rappers that be coming in here, they be trying to call us out. Like, they come here, like, it be two of them, be two of us. They be like, y'all make the beats, you know. I'm like, man, I bet you I come up with a throw the song to you, because I'm going to tell you why. Because it's like, we coach a lot of rappers, too. So just because you got all the lyrics don't necessarily mean, like I always say, I was like, hey, if I get on a song, you know, I bet they're going to pay more attention to my verse because I'm going to know what to say to catch people's attention rather than, you know, some people try to get in there and get all complicated, and a lot of times the consumers don't understand that. Say that for the album, but they don't be knowing that. Some dudes just don't know that, but I don't rap. BB rapping.
I don't rap.
He sing too.
Don't sing.
Ooh, do y'all song right?
Do we song? We got songwriters. We don't do it as much because a lot of times we work with rap. We write a lot of times.
I write a hook for you.
Hey, ghost writing is always good.
Right.
Ghost writing. I'll write your whole song. That's what I do. I'll write your whole song and give you the beat.
Yeah, we do got some of those tracks where we already have songs already in our head on how we want the song to be, so it all depends on who gets it, and we'll let them know our idea we have.
It's like the only thing is we don't write a lot of R&B songs. We do like a lot of hip hop hooks and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm getting into that songwriting stuff. Like I done sit down with a couple of girls and guys that write songs and be like, you know, you kind of hype. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, maybe I should start writing songs. I guess my only thing is I can't sing, so I'll sit there and write it and they be like, you know, how would I sing it though? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I sit there with a vocalist that, you know, so yeah, I can write a song. So you need a song written, come to me.
Need a hook written, holla at your boy. Since the technology is so up to date, you don't even need half of the stuff in here. Like you said, those programs, those software like Reason and all that, man, you get that. That's a good start right there. Because you got everything you need already there.
And you ain't got to know nothing about music.
Nothing. It teaches you.
Nothing. I will say that it's a lot of, I'm not, this is just all opinion. But a lot of people say stuff like, man, you got to know. Man, I bet there's a lot of producers out there that's on the radio right now that don't know nothing about music. You get there and tap and be creative.
Just be creative.
You gotta be creative.
The creativity in it. You know what I mean? Just look out for them GL boys in 06.
Look out. I think 06 we gonna be doing it.
Take over 06.
We two young dudes trying to.
We've been hidden for a while. But 06, I think it's our time to shine.
Yeah, it is. I think so myself. We, like I say, we young, so we got a lot of time to bump our heads, but we young dudes that's focused. You know what I'm saying? I'm 21, he 21, and we trying to get there. We not doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff and realizing when we get later on, hey man, we need to be serious about this. We serious right now. You know what I'm saying? Me and him. So we on the way.